We have Kobe Bryant inside of the WNBA My League in NBA 2K20, and we're going to be seeing how dominant Kobe Bryant would be if he actually played a season in the WNBA. I want you guys to make your predictions down below right now. How many points, how many rebounds, how many assists, how many blocks, how many steals do you think Kobe is going to get per game? Sorry if I do sound a little bit echoey. I actually just moved into a new house, and I want to give a huge shout out to you guys for actually giving me the opportunity to do so as well. But I'm in a new room. It's kind of empty right now, so there's a bit of echo in the recording. I'm really sorry for that. I'm going to try to get it fixed soon. I'm going to get some like acoustic panels, hopefully throw some more things in this room so it's not as echoey. Compared to the rest of the players in the WNBA, Kobe Bryant is going to be a 99 overall, and I've actually adjusted the WNBA players to reflect on how good Kobe actually is, and that can be seen in the ratings. So normally the WNBA player's highest rating is going to be a 96 for Lena Deldon, but she's now only a 74, and I did that for the entire WNBA just to make it a little more realistic. And pretty much what I changed, a lot of it was the athleticism, because obviously if you can shoot, you can shoot, but NBA players are just a lot more athletic, so that is what I did there. And I actually did put just plain Kobe Bryant into the normal WNBA rosters in 2K20, and it kind of just turned out average. He wasn't crazy, he didn't do super good. He was more of just an average player. We're just gonna simulate a season with Kobe here and see how good he does. Of course, I got him on the Sparks. Played for Los Angeles his entire career, and so he's joined with some other great WNBA players. So checking out the coaching, I got Kobe Bryant playing 48 minutes a game. WNBA games are actually only 40 minutes long, so I don't know why you can go up to 48 minutes, but this will just ensure that he actually plays the entire game. And then I have Kobe as the first scoring option. We're gonna play through him and we're gonna shoot at will. That way, hopefully we can get as many points as we can out of Kobe Bryant. But let's just start this off here with a game number 1 and see how Kobe does. A big win for the Sparks, winning 98-42. On the Aces, the most points someone scored was 11, which is just not good at all. And for Kobe Bryant, he drops 29 points and 49 rebounds. The rebounds are crazy, but I would have liked to see him score a little bit more. Only 29 points. He only shot 17 shots this game. I want him to shoot at least double that. I mean, this is Kobe Bryant we're talking about. Hopefully going forward, he can score a little bit more though. Game number 2, again, Kobe Bryant with an insane amount of rebounds, 61 rebounds, but only 28 points. This time he shot 11 for 23, which still isn't that good. 3 for 9 from the 3-point line. He had a plus minus of 43. He's just not doing as good as I hoped he would be doing. Only 31 minutes played, which is also a little weird. Game 3 of the season was a complete blowout. They won 106-50. Again, Kobe only with 27 points, but 51 rebounds. I don't know why Kobe is so good at rebounding, and he's just not taking as many shots as I would like him to. He's passing quite a bit. I want to see what his full potential is, but for some reason, 2K won't let me do that. We're just going to simulate the rest of the season though and see how good Kobe ends up doing. Making it to the end of the season, and of course, Kobe Bryant does get MVP. He ended up averaging 32.1 points per game and 51.7 rebounds. The rebounds are just ridiculous. I mean, I guess he is taller than the majority of WNBA players, and with his athleticism, he's just able to pull a lot of boards. Didn't score as much as I thought he would. 32.1. He's actually averaged that in the NBA in a season. 3.2 assists per game, 1.2 steals, and 1.1 blocks. And then he shot really, really good as well. I just don't think he shot enough, and I think that's just how this WNBA mode kind of works in 2K. The players don't take as many shot attempts. Rookie of the Year goes to Sabrina. Brianna Jones gets 6th Woman of the Year, and Kobe also getting Defensive Player of the Year. Kia Nurse, Most Improved, and Brad Jones, which of course is the Sparks head coach, gets Coach of the Year. They ended up going 34-0, not getting a single loss in the entire season. Of course, Kobe on that all WNBA first team. Let's come over here and check out our season stats. League leaders. Kobe Bryant is going to be the league leader for points per game with 32.1 points per game, which is over 10 higher than the next highest player. So he did very, very good this season. In terms of rebounds per game, Brittany Griner pulled 40 rebounds per game. That is ridiculous. I don't know if there's a little bit of a glitch with the rebounds with some of the top players, but some of them just pull an insane amount of boards. Kobe with 51.7 though. This simulation is so glitchy. Assists per game, Kobe was decently high. Steals per game, Kobe is going to be 4th in the WNBA, and blocks per game, he's also going to be 4th. He had the best field goal percentage, the best 3-point percentage, and not the best free throw percentage. Kobe didn't even play the most minutes per game, even though I had him playing 48 minutes per game. 2K just did not allow him. He only played 29.3 minutes per game. So if he played that extra 10 minutes, he could have scored so much more. It would have been nice to see him at least get 30 minutes per game. But nonetheless, very good season for Kobe Bryant here. He does set the record for points in a season, as well as field goals made. He ends up getting 6th for 3-pointers made, which is not too bad. 101 3-pointers made this season. He also had the most rebounds per game, but all of the records are going to be from this 2019 season because it was just so glitched out. Brittany Griner with over 1,300 is ridiculous. I think the last thing we'll do is check out Kobe's game highs this season to see how many points he was able to drop. So his most points he dropped was 50. Of course, his career high is 81, only able to drop 50 this season. Field goals made was 18. He didn't attempt the most field goals though. The most he attempted a game was 30. I was hoping he'd attempt at least 30 every single game, but that just did not happen. Just the way the simulation works in the WNBA inside of 2K. He made the most free throws and attempted the most free throws, so 15 for 16 one game. Okay, so the rebounds are glitched out. It says he has 63, but if you look under league leader, he actually had 72 rebounds in one game, 44 offensive rebounds, 31 defensive rebounds. Deldon actually got 33. He had 6 assists, 3 steals, 4 blocks, and 37 minutes played was his most minutes. But let's hop into the playoffs now, see if the Sparks can go undefeated in the playoffs as well. They actually only have 2 rounds since they are the first seed, but they should win this pretty easily. They're going to be facing off against the Minnesota Lynx in the first round, and it is a 2-0 sweep against the Lynx in the NBA Finals, facing off against the Mercury, and it's going to be a 3-0 sweep. Kobe Bryant does get Finals MVP in the Finals, even crazier than the normal season. 37.1 points per game, 52.7 rebounds per game, and then 3.3 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. And his field goal percentage and 3-point percentage was just insane. So I think it's safe to say Kobe would be the greatest WNBA player ever if he did play in the league. The simulation was a little glitchy. I think he could have scored a little more, but 2K kind of limited his minutes and his shots, even though I was trying to just give the ball to him every single possession and have him shoot. But it's not the way it worked out. But nonetheless, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you do smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. This has been your boy Smequle, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the